and in today's video we're going to be doing a quick review of the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2 Max. This is their new wireless flagship gaming headset for $200, and it does come pretty packed with features. They don't all work as well as I would like them to, but obviously that's what we're going to go over in this video, because even though this thing is pretty steep as far as the price is concerned, I definitely want to try some cheaper Turtle Beach headsets to see if the sound quality is comparable, because these sound fantastic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, these things sound absolutely great. And I tried Astro A50s a couple years ago. I've sold them since. I haven't really missed them, and I've been stuck on the A40 TRs. And this is probably the first gaming headset that has sounded good enough to make me actually want to switch or even consider switching. That's insane. But anyways, this thing has a lot of functionality built in for $200. As you guys can see here, it is designed for the Xbox series of consoles, but it also works with PlayStation, PC, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. The mobile part is a little hazy, but I'll talk about that in just a second. But let's take a look at the headset itself and look at the design. I do have the cobalt blue color, which I actually didn't know that they were sending me, so huge shout out to Turtle Beach for sending me the blue one. They got brownie points for me for sending the appropriate color. Okay, I didn't even know Turtle Beach made blue headsets, but this thing actually looks pretty sick. It's got this blue and copper accents, and one thing that I appreciate a ton, obviously these swiveling ear cups, a lot of adjustability when it comes to the headband, and the fact that the lining of the headset that actually, or not headset, but the ear cushion that actually touches your ear is this cloth gel filled soft touch material that does not make your ears sweat. That gets really annoying, and I know that HyperX loves to do that with their headsets. I don't understand why. Please do not give me leatherette that actually contacts my skin and sits on top of my skin for hours and hours and hours on end when I'm playing games. Like, obviously it's summertime, it's about to start getting hot. We don't need that. But this is, I can use this literally in any season, any climate, and it feels good. I don't have to feel like my head is gonna overheat because I got leather on my skin, even if it's fake leather. Pretty much, it's very minimal. Like, it does look like a gamery headset, but it doesn't look like the Turtle Beach of old when you had those super duper gamery, I'm about to fly a jet looking X12s, and everybody had a pair of Turtle Beach X12s. That has to be one of the best gaming headsets of all time in terms of just everybody having it. We were all playing Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3 with those Turtle Beach X12s. That was a good headset. That headset really unlocked the game back in the day. I didn't know how good you could be with just some simple headphones and start sound horn people. Like, that was game changing back in the day. This is not going to be game changing, but it is extremely comfortable, and I would put it up there with the best, probably Astros, when it comes to long-term comfort. And I would pick these over the A50s. These I would say are on par with the A50s, but they are a little bit lighter, I think, because the ear cups aren't as square and as huge as the A50s, so they do get a little bit more comfort points from me. One last thing about the comfort, Turtle Beach has done this for a number of years. I've seen on their headsets where they allow you to use glasses without compromising on your comfort, and it's a little bit of a process to do. More or less, you have a little space right here where you can fit your glasses and also get maximum comfort as far as the ear cushions are concerned. And to do that, you're going to pull off the ear pads. Let's see, you start from the top, pull off the ear pads, pretty easy to do. And then there is this little strap that is going to be adjustable. So by default, it's going to be all the way down here, which is going to be the least amount of tension. By default, it's not going to give you really any room to put your glasses. Like, it's going to be equally as plushy everywhere around. But when you pop this little string off and you tug it, this is where you're going to get some room to allow for your glasses to sit inside of that ear cup. And it is pretty difficult to do. I mean, I'm doing this in real time. It's just a little small, so maybe if I have smaller fingertips, it will be slightly easier. And of course, you have to do this for both ear cushions, but more or less, if you have glasses, it's just going to give you a little area right here to set your glasses and on your ears and whatnot, so that you get maximum comfort while gaming with glasses. The microphone, as well as flip out and flip to mute, of course. The microphone actually sounds pretty good. Here is a quick sound test so you guys can decide for yourselves. All right, you guys, so this is just a quick sound test of the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2 Max multi-platform gaming headset wireless with, I'm just reading the front of the box. But this thing is supposed to have 40 plus hours of battery life. Honestly, over the testing period that I had when I got it before release, I didn't have 40 plus hours to play video games. Well, I did technically, if you include the whole day, but I got a day job too. So this is the thing. I tested out. This thing sounds great. Link in the description. It is affiliate link, so I appreciate you guys. But yeah, this headset is pretty lit. Not gonna lie, and to have maximum compatibility basically with anything, I think that's kind of priceless. But this one does have a price tag, just a very high one. But anyways, back to review. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Use that affiliate link in the description. This headset is expensive, and it's great, and it works with everything. The one headset to rule them all. So when it comes to the audio quality of this headphone, it is extremely impressive. Turtle Beach, they do have their high frequency boosting superhuman hearing that is great for hearing footsteps and things like that, and things that can help you improve your game. But when you're not just gaming and you're using your headset or headphones in this case for multimedia, because these do double as a very good pair of headphones. We're going to talk about the connectivity in just a second, but before I do, just using this on my PC, editing videos, consuming media, whether it be video, listening to music, whatever, the headphones sound absolutely fantastic, and it's wireless and no latency at that, with a 2.4 gigahertz dongle that they give you in the box. Moving on to what you get in the box, you get this USB dongle as well as a USB Type-C charging cable. The battery life is rated to last over 40 hours, so you really don't need to worry about the battery life too much, but I would just charge it probably every 1 or 2 gaming sessions, so you never have to worry about your headset going dead on you. And this dongle is quite nice as well, so you have 2 modes. You have an Xbox mode, and then you have a USB mode. More or less, the USB mode is going to be the one that you're going to use whenever using any other kind of console that is not an Xbox. So PlayStation, Nintendo Switch plugged into the dock, not with Bluetooth, because with Bluetooth I had issues. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and PC, you're going to use the USB mode. For your Xbox consoles, obviously you're going to switch it over to the Xbox mode. Now, as far as the connectivity of this headset, well, it's not necessarily the easiest. When I first pulled it out of the box, I put it on the USB mode and plugged it into my PC. It did take like a couple tries of plugging it in, taking it out, plugging it back in, turning the headset on and off for the headset to connect. And you can use a little safety pin and put it into this little hole next to the USB text to try to force the reconnecting stage of the headset. And basically, I didn't really need to do that. I was about to do it, and then it synced up, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm fine, it works. And it does take a little bit of time to sync every time you turn the headset on. So unfortunately, I wish that process was a little bit more seamless, and it works that way on pretty much all of the consoles that I tried. On the Nintendo Switch, on the PlayStation 5, on the Xbox Series X, and the PC. Basically, they all did the same thing, where it would take a little bit, like a minute or so, for it to connect. So I just wish that process was seamless, and I hope that gets fixed very, very soon. I don't know how. I don't know if it's got to be a software update that they're going to deliver through the app. I would just like to see that whole syncing process fixed. Maybe that's a pre-release issue, I'm not sure, but that's what's going on. As far as the Bluetooth connectivity is concerned, I could not get the Bluetooth connectivity to work, which is a pretty big deal, because one of the selling points for this $200 headset is that you're supposed to be able to connect your phone and play video games on your Xbox, your PC, or whatever at the same time, get a phone call and hit answer on your phone, and you can use the microphone and listen to your call and the game at the same time. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that to work. I couldn't get this to sync with the Nintendo Switch via Bluetooth either. So if I wanted to use my Nintendo Switch in handheld mode, I pretty much couldn't use this headset. That definitely seems like something that should be able to be fixed with software, just having better connectivity with the dongle, better connectivity with Bluetooth, because otherwise, if the connectivity worked as intended, I wouldn't have any issues, because the audio quality of this headset, again, is just fantastic. And what was weird is that I can get the headset to connect to the Turtle Beach app, and every time I would load up the app, it would not save my settings for the superhuman hearing, and it wouldn't save like the amount that I would use, because I only use it at like 50% because it is a little strong. And the mic monitoring, I would typically have around 70 to 80%, but every time I turn the headset off and then turn it back on and reconnect it back to the app, the mic monitoring is off, the superhuman hearing is off, and it's very annoying. So I don't know why that's the case, but it seems like Turtle Beach just needs to work on the software end of the headset because they got this thing feature packed to the brim. Like, you got different game presets or equalizers where you can pick from these 4 different presets that they have saved for you, or you can do a custom equalizer long press and you can increase the bass, you can increase the treble, you can increase the dialogue. So you got a lot of functionality. Right now, none of it saves to the headset and is ready to go for the next time that you're ready for a gaming session. And the more I vocalize all this stuff and say it out loud, the more upset I become at how this headset's potential was just very, very high, and it seems like it was missed. So I really hope that with some software updates, they can fix this thing, because it sounds absolutely fantastic. The comfort is also fantastic. And realistically speaking, for the price, I think that the price is very fair, and it's wireless. It's not wired. You don't have to plug this thing in with a 3.5mm jack. Having an advertising features on the box like Bluetooth and being able to connect to Bluetooth and the USB-C connection, or not USB-C, but USB connection to your console or PC at the same time, and it not to work, is very upsetting. So I hope that Turtle Beach can get this all taken care of and basically make this headset work as intended very, very soon. But I don't really know. I can't promise that myself because I don't work there and it's not my job. So now it's Turtle Beach's job to go back to work, make this thing work. And at that point, for $200, I can recommend it. But in its current state, which it feels like it's half of the potential, I wouldn't say that half the price would be a fair price. Like maybe like $130 if you ask the Bluetooth, I think would be fair. Yeah, they got to fix this. They absolutely got to fix this thing. I love it, but it's broken, so they got to fix it. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel as well. Again, thank you to Turtle Beach for sending this out a little bit early to check it out, but I hope that other reviewers that got this headset early are not having the exact same issues, because this is a pretty big deal in my opinion. I like the headset a lot, again, but fundamentally, if the Bluetooth doesn't work, that's like half of the selling point right there. To spend $200 on this headset and not get one of the cheaper versions, which I'm sure probably sound very similar when it comes to the audio quality. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.